Hey, welcome to our monthly review. My name is Trevor Cochrane here with Reverb Financial. In this video, we are going to be touching on market performance, inflation, interest rates, and looking forward to some planning opportunities in October. This is something we are trying brand new on this channel, so if you like the content, please let us know. Let's start with market performance. So September, historically speaking, has been the worst performing month when you assess around the last 100 years of the stock market, but not this year. So that's good news. The S&P 500 went up 3.53%. The Dow went up 1.87 and the Nasdaq went up 5.61. Big tech and AI related companies led the way this month, and we had a slight pullback later in September, which is very common after a strong market momentum. And overall, this month was great for stocks. Inflation is roughly in line with expectations, estimating to be around 2.7% year over year. CNBC put out this helpful graph to track inflation over our economy over the last 4 years. Now, this is a few months old, but it still is a very helpful visualization to see how inflation has affected our economy over time. Inflation has risen a bit, but not as fast as before. Now, this means that things aren't spiraling out of control, and that gives the Federal Reserve more room to help out with the economy. And how did they help out with the economy? Let's talk about the rate cut. Now, the Fed actually lowered interest rates in September, which is the first time they have done so since last year. In a statement released earlier this month, the committee decided to lower the target range for the federal funds rate by a quarter percentage to 4 to 4.25%, and that they are strongly committed to supporting maximum employment and returning inflation to its 2% objective. So, how does that affect you and how does that affect me? This means that borrowing is a little less expensive. So if you are considering buying a home, rates are more favorable for you now than they were earlier this year. So that's great news. It also means that we can expect to be earning a little less on those high yield savings accounts that we have come to know and love these last few years. Let's pivot and talk about this month. So October is financial planning month, and actually the first Wednesday of October, which is the day I'm recording this video, is called World Financial Planning Day. So to celebrate Financial Planning Month, here are a few things that you and I can evaluate. Number one, revisit your financial goals. Whether that is saving into an emergency fund or paying off some debt or saving for college, your goals should change and grow with you as you change. When was the last time you looked at your goals? When was the last time you checked to see if you are on track? It is a great month to revisit that. Number two, take a look at the budget. Has it been collecting dust? Does it need a bit of trimming? Do a few categories need to be reevaluated? Remember, a good budget gives you permission to spend and save your money on what matters most to you. Oh, and don't forget, Christmas is just a few months away. So now is a good time to start planning and preparing for your Christmas spending. Number three, check your retirement savings. Do you know how much you are contributing? How is it invested? Is it pre-tax? Is it after tax? Make sure that your investment accounts align with your goals and your risk level. And number four, check your insurance coverage. Has anything changed with your homeowner's insurance? Right now in our family, it's renewal time. So I'm getting tons of letters in the mail from competitive carriers, which is exhausting. So if you know how to get off that list, please let me know. How about your auto insurance? Are your deductibles too high? Are they too low? Also check your life insurance. Are you overinsured? Are you underinsured? October is a great time and a great month to reevaluate. By regularly revisiting your plan, you are putting in the work to make sure that you are staying on track, staying financially fit, and approaching your goals with confidence. Here is one last challenging thought from scripture before we close. Romans 13:8 says this: "Owe no one anything except to love each other, for the one who loves another has fulfilled the law." The Message puts it this way: don't run up debts except for the huge debt of love you owe each other. Here's the deal. Debt can act like financial napalm to your financial plan. It largely affects your ability to save for emergencies, to invest for the future, and it can affect our ability to be loving toward each other. Well, how is that? When we take on an unnecessary amount of debt, it forces our focus inward toward our own problems rather than outward toward a hurting world around us. One of the core values that we believe and teach here at Reverb is generosity, and debt can affect our ability to be generous toward each other, in turn, affecting our ability to love each other. So, what is one way that you can focus outward this month and be generous? Is there a debt that you can tackle or an expense that you can trim to keep your values aligned with your finances? Thanks for watching this through to the end. I hope you have a great October. If you have any questions or are interested in becoming a client, head over to reverbfinancial.com and let's connect.